Welcome to my channel. My name's Mary Kelly. I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium. I've been providing personal readings face to face and over the telephone for my clients for over 25 years. I'm now wanting to throw the net wider, feel guided to help heal and uplift a wider audience. If the initial current situation reading resonates with you, I will look further into messages for you and what to expect over the next 7 days. Please watch your ascendant, moon, sun and Venus signs for the best fit. And of course, if you like my channel, please hit the subscribe button, notification bell for future predictions for your sign, and please like and share. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, click on my website link below. Okay, so first reading is for Aries, sun sign Aries. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot, and so bear with me. I have shuffled the cards already. So, dear Father, Mother, God, Great White Spirit, I ask for messages and information for Aries. Linked to love. Aries and love. Aries and love. Right. Okay. I tend to read the cards in an upright position. I will go through and give you more information in a moment or two. Okay, right, so love reading for Aries. As I say, I always tend to look at ascendant signs. That will probably be the best and clearest information. I don't know if you can see the cards. I'll move them over slightly for you. There you go. Okay. Right. So, first energy. This is you, the High Priestess. Can be male or female, so any men that are watching the channel wanting to know about a woman that they've met can apply to you as well. The High Priestess is your higher self, your spiritual self. It's an inner knowing, and it certainly suggests that you have a kind of psychic connection, a spiritual connection with somebody, that you pick up on their energy, even if there is a situation which the Five of Swords can tend to indicate a bleak situation, nothing much moving forward, feeling trapped or stuck in circumstances that either you have no control over or you can't change at the moment. Other people are imposing their views or opinions upon you, expecting you to accept or put up with circumstances that aren't making you happy. The High Priestess shows that your higher self, your spiritual self, knows there's unfinished business here. This story is not over. However, because of these disagreements, possible quarrels or arguments, feels to me as though there is a break, and this is a complicated situation at the moment. So somebody you love or care about is either away from you, either distant, it can be just emotionally distant, physically distant, even overseas, but as I say, feeling trapped or stuck in a bleak situation at the moment. My feeling is though that this trap is psychological rather than physical. So this is you, recent energies, you're coming up as the Princess of Cups. So this is showing me that, you know, look, you may have revealed your feelings in the past, but you're now keeping your feelings and emotions to yourself. Maybe you feel you've told this person too much. You're now waiting and watching to see what messages or information you get as to how they feel about you. But this is about protecting yourself, playing your cards close to your chest, and actually, you know, not being quite so open emotionally. And the reason for this is the Four of Pentacles. So you want security in your life. When it comes to your love life, you want security for the future. And at the moment, you're feeling really insecure. And so your actions recently, what you've said, what you've done, is all with a purpose to make you feel more secure. the telephone in this picture is jumping out at me. So you've kind of been, you want communication, but you're not prepared to communicate at this time. So you don't feel it's up to you to communicate. Now, the Lovers card's coming up as energy in the next couple of weeks ahead of you. And, well, say next couple of weeks. It's imminent energies. And because this reading is for the week ahead, I would say let's look at this as the week ahead. So the Lovers card is an opportunity to reunite, make up after disagreements, or if there's been time when you and another person have been apart, which I'm picking up on here, it can mean being reunited and making up after an argument or resolving a problem. The Justice card below is suggesting that you've handled this really well. And Aries, you know, I got Moon in Aries. I know emotionally when I get annoyed or angry in the past, you know, you can react in temper when you don't get your own way, or you can say things that you later regret. With Mars going retrograde at the moment, we're really having to kind of contemplate and think. We're not acting or reacting in our normal Aries energy. So you're kind of bringing an energy of calm to this situation. You're sort of showing a very balanced view and interpretation. So whatever you've said has not made a problem worse. It's kind of, it's healed a situation. It's brought balance and possibly understanding. So these cards are very recent energies. Both of these, I would say, can be within the last few weeks or so. It can stretch back a bit further. But the Six of Cups is about a reconnection. So this is somebody, I feel that you've had some kind of on then off again situation. It's not really gone anywhere, but it still has potential. So there may have been a cooling in a relationship, a need for space or freedom. I mean, let's face it, coronavirus has got in the way of a lot of relationships and people seeing each other. But this is basically saying there's still something left to build upon, and the two of you would have reconnected maybe recently in the last few weeks or so. And then the Eight of Pentacles is very much about the rose at the centre is what you love, and what we love we're prepared to work for. We're prepared to put in the time, the energy, the effort to make it work. And although I feel you've done that, the reason why you feel trapped and stuck in a bleak situation is the other person has not. So your inner feelings with regard to this situation, your hopes and your wishes, well, you've got the Ten of Cups, which is the wish card. And it's basically saying that you will get what you wish for, but after disappointment. So, something not working out. The other thing about the Lovers card is considering a choice or a decision either between two people or two relationships. So, although you're going to have an opportunity when this person comes back into your life, which they will, to reunite, your choice and decision is going to be based on how you're treated. The Justice card is about balance, equal giving and receiving, harmony within a relationship. And it's basically saying that you are going to choose who makes you feel an equal partner and who's putting in the same amount of energy and who brings harmony, balance and completeness into your life. When you think at the moment that the Sun is in Libra, which the Justice card ties in with Libra, you know, there are retrograde planets at the moment. Mercury is about to go retrograde. So all of this energy is basically saying, you know, you're stopping, you're thinking about what you're accepting in a relationship, and you're no longer going to accept quarrels, arguments, disagreements, someone not putting in the effort. This card is really saying you want something's going to lead to either commitment or a longer term happy relationship. And certainly, you know, Sun in Libra is about relating to people. So wishes coming true after disappointment. The outcome, Well, you're coming up as the Queen of Swords, and that could be that Libran energy because the sun's there at the moment. You're in two minds as to how to react and respond to this person when they do get back in contact. You're not sure whether to keep the peace and just, see what happens, or whether to be very direct and speak your mind. It also can indicate that if someone does communicate with you after a time where there's been no communication, you could actually be in two minds as to really what you should do. But be guided by your higher self, your spiritual self. You will know the best thing to do. Okay, so if that resonates with you, I'm going to continue deeper into the reading. And I'm going to just get information, guidance, messages for the next 7 days. So we look at the next 7 days. So, we're basically starting from today. I mean, of course, whenever you choose to watch this video, this energy is current for you at the time that you watch it. Okay. So the energy of today, look, there are highs and lows emotionally. There is a bit of a roller coaster ride here. And the Seven of Swords is you feeling that you've got to gather up your resources, got to cut your losses and sort things out once and for all. Because there's been so many problems in the past that have wounded you, that have really hurt you. And you're now choosing to kind of protect yourself and move forward in your life towards positive events, people or circumstances. But I also want to say the other person that's been, the person that you're focused on, I feel has been avoiding their feelings, in denial, and would rather walk away than turn around and face and deal with the problem. They think they'll walk away and stay away for long enough until you've forgotten what went wrong and you'll just be pleased to hear from them. So energies for tomorrow. You've got this feeling you want to put down roots, you're determined, you want harmony, happiness, freedom to come and go as you please. But yeah, to put down roots in a relationship. But it's in the balance at the moment. You don't know whether you can have this with the particular person you're focused on, or whether you're going to have to move on and meet somebody new to get that stability. Okay. So by Wednesday this week, you're feeling stronger, so much stronger. And the Judgment card is really that energy of you looking back at the past, feeling hand on heart that you've done the best you could have done under the circumstances. You're free. So there's something happening on Wednesday that's going to really make you feel liberated from this situation. And that's really interesting, because when you feel free, when your heart is not hung up on this person, when your thoughts don't turn to them every 10 minutes or a quarter of an hour, they feel that psychically. They know you're breaking the link, and it's really strange when you stop thinking about them and you break that link, you break free, then they come forward again, because they don't want to lose you completely. It is difficult to see a way forward on Thursday. Excuse me. I'll just take a drink, bear with me. Okay. So it's difficult to see a way forward, and you do want the opportunity to be able to sit down and talk things through. Well, really to find out what they want and to tell them what you want. So until that communication happens, as I say, you can't see a way forward really. Okay, and then Friday we've got the Empress. So, even though you can't see a way forward, you know you're not settling for anything less than commitment. The Empress is, in a man's reading, a woman that he wants to put a ring on her finger. He wants to settle down. He wants this person to be the mother of his children, or he sees a future with this person. So this is basically saying that you are the Empress. The Empress is all four queens rolled into one. You know, you are intelligent, you are passionate, you are creative, you are funny, you are grounded, you're down to earth, you're hardworking, you're successful, you're independent. Basically, you know, you're the Empress. So you're all the queens rolled into one. And actually, here he is. So I want to say to you that the person I feel you're focused on, if not Sun in fire, which is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, this person has strong fire in their natal chart. And so, as I say, it could be ascendant sign, it could be moon, and it certainly could be the Venus. And this person, you know, we often look at the King of Wands and we think of the negative qualities. You know, first of all, I'm going to talk about the positive qualities, because you really want this person in your life and you want things to work because they are exciting. There's never a dull moment. You know, this person is good company. There's passion, there's chemistry. I mean, it can be really hot and passionate in a relationship with this man. Just the fact that the King of Wands usually either doesn't want a commitment or is not in a position to commit, and kind of, you know, wants his freedom, wants to see you on his own terms, come and go as he pleases. So when you know, put your foot down and want commitment, of course he's annoyed. He's very annoyed. But then there's you, Aries, Queen of Wands, and you know, you're confident, you're a strong person. In the past, maybe you kind of judge yourself on other people's feelings and emotions, and you know, feel valued if someone wants you in your life. But Mars is retrograde. You know your worth, you know your value, you know this man's not going to find anyone like you. But the King and the Queen of Wands, side by side. Kind of, I mean, he's coming in strong. It does make me feel that you'll hear from him in the next 7 days. He'll want to meet up. You're being incredibly cautious. You won't want to tell him too much information. He'll be asking questions. He wants to know something. Maybe who you've been seeing, what you've been doing. And, you know, you will be guided. Be strong, be confident. Know that you're going to be guided to give the right information or withhold what information you need to. Okay, so that's the next 7 days for Aries. Okay. What I do want to do is just get some guidance, some spiritual guidance for this. Oh, that was quick. Right, okay. Okay, so the card that's come out of the Zodiac Angel cards is Cancer. And the soul lesson is peace in action. So this message is really about all that sensitivity. The water in the card is all your emotions, your feelings. And you can see there, I hope you can see, there is a moon and a star in the sky. The only way the heavens can be reflected in your emotions, or you can link and connect with your higher self and get true guidance from your spirit guide and your guardian angel, is by stilling the emotions. Because it's only when that lake or river or sea is like a mill pond that the reflections are really clear. So, peace in action. You need to be peaceful. You need to act at the right time. I'm going to read the affirmation and the positive message. In the deep, deep silence we find God, not in the mind, not in great activity, but when all is still and a great peace is upon us, then we find ourselves in that place of peace where God dwells. Practice being still and silent for a while each day, even in the middle of bustle of daily life. In the silence, I find the peace of God. And that peace will give you the right energy to be still, to get those messages from Spirit, from your spirit guide and your guardian angel, and from God. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed the reading. It is a brief one, and I'm hoping to keep them fairly brief at the moment until I get better at this. This is my first reading that I'm putting live, and I hope you like it, and I hope you support my channel. As I say, if you do, subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. Okay, bye Aries, have a wonderful week, and I'll speak to you soon.